New cards, Pog Champ. New cards, Pog Champ. I have a weird feeling we've been here before, huh? That's right. So, they have announced a whole bunch of new cards coming to Rush. First of all, as you can see right here from the title, thank you so much, Duel Links Meta, for putting this all in one place for us. We have a new mini box, new structure decks, and WCQ campaign. So, of course, there are speed duel things included here that we're not going to really talk about because we only care about the Rush cards. See right in front of us, we have the mini box. And Duel Links Meta has thankfully done something I usually do, which is when you see a new card, you have to bring up, okay, well, what's related to that card that needs to come? Such as they show 3 fusions, so of course you could intuit the fusion materials are coming as well. So let's go over these brand new cards. Starting with Eternal Galactic Oblivion. Galactic Oblivion plus 2 light attribute Galaxy type monsters. Shuffle 5 Galaxy type monsters from graveyard into the deck. Send top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. This turn, this card cannot be destroyed by opponent's trap card effects. Then you can make this card gain attack equal to the number of monsters in your graveyard times 300. So this is a really good card. This is a really powerful ender card. This also goes insane in the same way that Seven's Road and the Seven's Road Fusion goes insane, where you just get such a big attack stat that you have to worry about getting killed through piercing, or if you put anything in attack position against Light Galaxy. And that summoning condition is pretty simple. Just needing the Galactic Oblivion plus 2 more Light Attribute Galaxy type monsters, that's basically just saying, hey, Secret Order out of Galactic Oblivion, or Tribute Summon a Galactic Oblivion, normal 2 more guys, fusion. Or, if you're playing a poly deck, I'm sure we're going to get some kind of poly synergy with the new skill that, oh, we definitely know one's coming, right? So you could just easily poly this guy right from your hand. Of course, you probably won't have 5 galaxy types if you're turn 1 summoning this, but you know, that's not a smart play in the first place. We also have Space Fusion Extra Plasmer, Extraplorer plus 1 galaxy attribute type monster. Send the top 2 cards you deck to the graveyard, destroy 1 card your opponent's spell trap zones. This is really good as well. This is MST on legs, which is just always something solid. Now, we do need to check with the Extraplorer. Oh, here we go. This card is a level 7, though, so it's a little awkward. You do have to tribute summon, or maybe there's a new special summon card to get this guy out, but you do have to do a little bit of a multi-card combo to summon this thing, and then it's just MST. Okay, maybe it's not perfect, but milling your deck and then setting up the Eternal was pretty nice, along with popping a card in the field. We saw how powerful just popping a back row was in the Gaia format, so maybe that's crazy. Let's actually read the Extraplorer now. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. This card gains 300 attack on the end of this turn. Then if you have 5 more Galaxy type monsters to your graveyard, you can add 1 Galaxy type monster and or 1 fusion. Okay, yeah, no, this makes sense. It combos with itself. That makes so much sense now. So you send the top 2. If you just hit your fusion or another normal, yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now after reading the Extraplorer. This almost, you know, summons the fusion on its own. You just need to already have fusion in grave or in your hand. And then he gets you your material as long as you have the Galaxy monsters in grave. Anyway, from back we have the other fusion, Galactiara Fuse Eve. Galactiara Eve plus 1 light attribute Galaxy type monster. Place 1 fusion from your graveyard on either top or bottom of the deck. Draw 1 card. Then you can special summon 1 Galaxy type monster from your graveyard if it's revealed. That's really nice too. You could obviously put back the fusion you used to summon her with. You draw the card, and then you just special summon whatever you've used with your Galactiara Eve, which is this card. If you have no other monster in your field, send 1 Galaxy type monster with 6 or more attack from your hand or the graveyard. I believe the only targets in the game right now, right off the top of my head, is Pale Rider and Linak. Send this card from your field to graveyard and draw 1 card. Then if you have 3 or less monsters in your graveyard, draw 1 card. Okay, so this is a kind of an awkward take on the Strange Cat engine, the Mr. Alchemy and Strange Cat, where Mr. Alchemy sends himself, adds Strange Cat to your hand, draws a card. This is similar to that, but this is kind of worse. This can't be set up with double elemental extract because you do need the 1600 dude in your hand. Well, it's 1600 or more, actually, now that I'm reading it again. So any of your bigger guys, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. It's a level 1. It's nice. It's nice. These effects are all trying to set you up to have multiple guys in grave, to have like eternal online basically. So you also have some Dark Galaxy cards coming. We have Void-Fri Apocalypse, Pale Rider plus Dark Prophet. Dark Prophet is another one of the new cards we haven't read yet. Set one card from your hand to the graveyard. This turn, this card gains 1000 attack and cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's really nice. Then if you activated this effect during your main phase, this card will special summon. You can add Dark Hole from your graveyard. Oh, Dark Hole's coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dark Hole's coming. That's crazy. That's huge for the game. So previously, we were pretty much guaranteed to be playing Pot of Greed unless your skill or deck specifically needed one of the other legend spells. But now Dark Hole's coming. This is huge for like aggro decks. This is huge for just beatdown decks, any kind of those kinds of decks, as well. Of course, whatever kind of like Dark Galaxy, like Dark Hole, Dark Galaxy synergies that could be coming along with this. Another fusion, we have Void-Fri Gigantomachia, Void-Fri Requiem, and Void-Fri Chrysor. I think that's another new card. I don't recognize that name. 7 card from your hand to the graveyard. Destroy one spell trap card on either field. And this turn, this card gains 500 attack and can attack twice. Oh my god. That's an excellent effect. So it doesn't get the immunity like the other two big boss monsters have, but it lets you just pop a spell trap. So you could just hopefully pop the only threat they have, or if there's only one set, it's popping the one set, and then it gets 2 attacks. It becomes a 3,900 attack point monster. That's absolutely insane stat-wise. That's such a nice card. We have to see what this Void-Fri Chrysor is. Oh, here he is. Level 8. Ooh, that's kind of awkward. Your opponent has 2 or more monsters in their field. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to your with Dark Attribute Galaxy monsters among these cards. This card can attack up to that many times this turn. Then if the cards sent are 3 Dark Attribute Galaxy monsters with the same level, you can destroy all face-up. Okay, this guy's also kind of insane on his own. He could also just raw OTK all on his own. He has a Dark Hole-like effect to just wipe the opponent's face-up monsters. Oh my god, that's really nice. Oh yes, the other material for Gigantomachia, we didn't read that. I'm sorry, the other material for Void-Fri Apocalypse, we haven't read that yet. The Dark Prophet. During your turn, you're also on this card. Shuffle 3 Dark Attribute Galaxy monsters from your graveyard into the deck, add 1 fusion from your graveyard to your hand. That is also really nice. We're constantly milling with Dark Galaxy because of our skill, and if we're assuming we're not going to get another new skill, and we're going to use either the Equip skill or the current add from graveyard skill, we just mill a fusion. Dark Prophet, he's a level 1 here. He just adds it for us. And we most likely have Apocalypse all set up. Or we can tribute some of this Gigantomachia. And we got one more fusion for Dark Galaxy. Void-Fri. Okay, this is materials are Chrysor and Dark Prophet here. During your main phase, this card was special summoned. So when it was fusion summoned, or if there is a card to revive from graveyard. That's interesting. Special summon 1 level 8 Galaxy type monster from your graveyard face of your field. The monster special summon this effect cannot be destroyed by card effects until the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay, so you tribute summon Chrysor, normal Prophet, add back, add fusion, fusion summon Thagonia. Thagonia summon Chrysor effect, try for the pop, or just get a bunch of attacks, and he can't be destroyed by card effects. And it's until the end of the opponent's next turn, so they can't even pop him. He's 2,500 all on his own. That is insane. These cards are really good. And I can only imagine they're going to give us a broken Dark Galaxy fusion skill to go along with this. That is crazy. All right, we have 2 more non-Galaxy cards here. Let's start with the fusion monster. Seven's Road Ultimate Witch. Oh my god, we're getting Seven's Road support. Oh, that's crazy. So the thing with Seven's Road, I've mentioned this a lot in my videos. There are key Seven's Road cards, along with generic spellcaster cards that came out early in Rush that we just have not gotten in Duel Links. And if we see these cards come to the game now, we might have a Seven's Road Tier 0 format. So this is Seven's Road Witch plus 1 magical knight type or spellcaster type fusion monster. Okay, so it 100% needs extra deck monsters to be fused with Witch to summon. That's a little awkward without any kind of skill. Shuffle one spell card from your opponent's graveyard into the deck. That's also awkward. That requires them to have something engraved. Then you can add one spell card from your graveyard to your hand. Being able to add any of your spells is actually insane. This loops pot agreed. If you do, you can only activate one normal spell card until the end of this turn. So, that is a really strong effect, but the setup doesn't seem like it's going to end up being worth it unless we can somehow guarantee a spell in the opponent's grave. This could be played as a one-of or very, very, very late game play, but you are kind of streamlining another Magical Knight, which is an extra deck monster, or Spellcaster Fusion, and it's a little awkward from there to actually summon this Ultima Witch. Alright, our last card confirmed is XQD Writing. Normal trap card, hey, finally, some more back row. Your opponent normal or special summons an effect monster face up, special one monster with attack less than or equal to that monster from your graveyard to your field and face up attack position. Then you can make up to 2 face up monsters your opponents will lose exact 1800 until the end of this turn. Oh my god, this is crazy. So this is super cool. This is a card that, if it existed during the Gaia format, I think the Gaia format wouldn't have been as bad as it was. Having cards that can activate when the monster is summoned and not having to wait for any other kind of triggers would solve so much, and we'd be able to block out OTKs with just this one card. It's crazy it's coming now, but I'm very glad to see this. Next up, so that's everything from the box. So next up we have new structure deck, and we only have 3 cards confirmed. We have a reprint of Seven's Road Sorcerer, pretty nice. It was locked behind, I believe, another... Yeah, it was only printed in a different mini box. So now just coming in a structure. That's pretty nice for people who don't want to jump into that mini box, but bad for me on my Masochist account, which means it's still unavailable to me. Oh well. Next up we got Seven's Road Warlock. Send 1 trap card from your hand to the graveyard. Don't really want to spend my trap, but okay. Add 1 level 7 or higher Dark Attribute Spellcaster type monster from your graveyard to your hand. Then if you add Seven's Road Magician to your hand by this effect, you can add 1 level 6 or higher Spellcaster type monster from your graveyard to your hand. So this dude's a level 5, so you need to tribute summon him. But basically what he does is he can add back either like Dark Magician or Seven's Road plus Seven's Road Witch. Or I mean, if you add Seven's Road, you can add anyone who's level 6 or higher, so you can just add like double Seven's Road if you want to do that. Notably, this can also add back any like level 6 or higher Spellcaster fusions with the second part of the effect, because despite the fact that it says return to your hand, just the weird way Yu-Gi-Oh works, that you can add cards to your hand that aren't going to the hand, and it'll just end up back in the extra. Now we have 1 more fusion monster, Seven's Road Charm, which I'm very familiar with his art. When you ever get into a discussion about like good or cute rush tool art, this card's usually brought up. I don't know what it actually does, but I have seen this art before. Seven's Road Witch plus 1 level 1 Earth Attribute Spellcaster type monster. I am not familiar with what our pool of level 1 Earth Attribute Spellcaster type monsters are. If I have to take a guess, I would assume maybe that's like Strange Cat stats, because she's a cat girl in this picture, so I'm assuming that just means Strange Cat. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Change the monster to 1 monster in your opponent's field. Pretty good. Then this card inflicts piercing battle damage if the attack... Yeah. Then if you have Seven's Road Magician in your graveyard, this card cannot be charged artifacts this turn. That is fine. So that basically just gives like the piercing effect that the Seven's Paladin skill can give to Witch, but actually putting it on a card that actually can take advantage of it and has a decent attack stat. So that's fine. That's okay. Maybe in like a double extraction build, we can use this to basically pay off our advantage engine. That sounds interesting. Right, what else we got? Okay, so now we have the campaign, which is a bunch of free things you get for logging in. So part one is our rush stuff, and part 2 is speed stuff. So we only really care about the rush stuff. So first up, the first card we get is Master of the Seven's Road, Magician plus Witch. Cool. This card gains attack equal to the number of dark attributes like star monsters with different names in your graveyard times 300. Okay. If you have 7 or more dark attribute Select as a monster in your graveyard. This card inflicts piercing battle damage if it attacks your monster. I mean, that is good. So, it's not crazy. It's not obscenely broken, because like cards like 7's Paladin and 7's Rogue Magician get a lot more attacks in the current version of the deck, but this one gets piercing. So piercing for what could be less attack in some situations is nice. The only unfortunate thing is you do have to have 7 at the very least. That does give you, if you're going for the piercing, you are going to get an obscene amount of attack, but you need to make sure the attack connects. Yeah. Right. What else does campaign give? URSR Dream tickets for speed and rush. Cool. New Chronicle items: Crystal, Gold Name, Gold Border. Love this. I really needed more of these. Character unlock tickets, whatever. Oh, skill tickets as well. Sure. 100 box chips. Don't really care. 500 gems. Hey, cool. New skill for Yuga: Master Road Excel, but they don't tell us what it does. Okay. I'm assuming it's a skill that's supposed to make summoning this dude much easier. I'd really appreciate it. And then 1 free copy of the new structure deck. All in all, that is really cool. Let's see, getting them more. No. So, all in all, we have a lot of really cool new cards coming. Hopefully, if we don't end up in another Tier 0 format, the 3 different sets of support for 3 different archetypes really gives me hope that we're not going to see just the Tier 0 format. Hopefully, all 3 can stand on their own, and maybe we'll be in a format with 3 decks instead of just 1. Anyway, that's everything from me today. Why don't you leave in the comments what you are most looking forward to from these new cards? I'm personally looking forward to hopefully seeing more XQT cards come out in this mini box. At this moment, this is only the 2nd confirmed XQT card we'll have in the game, but I really want to see the rest of the archetype come. So maybe in the full mini box, we can see a bigger suite of XQT cards. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and see everyone when the update is out in 3 days as of recording. Goodbye.